Hey everybody, long time no Miniature Monday. This is Barbara, and if you've been watching the last couple of Sundays, I've done some live videos. And 2 Sundays ago, I did the live video for the Mini Brands food court to go along with the foodies. And so the original plan for this evening was I was going to do, and I did as a live video, the Mini Brands wardrobe, and I'll put a link to that in the description below. And I did a couple of the Series 2 fashion minis. Now, unfortunately, I was supposed to get 4 fashion minis, and the people were not paying attention, so they did 2 foodies and 2 fashions. So I thought I would come on here and do a Miniature Monday with the foodies, and also do some mini brands. So here we go. So as always, as you know, I will open one ball live, and the others I will already have opened for editing's sake. I do appreciate that they do go the extra mile to make sure that nobody is hacking into these just for the rare pieces. And I will say also, if you want to if you don't watch the live videos, the food court is a disappointment because very few of the pieces are 1/6 scale, and the food court itself is not. But the food balls that I had that I used with it were perfect. The Pizza Huts, by the way, for Series 2 are a revelation. This is Series 1, by the way, I believe. So when I will double check that when I open. Yeah, I believe these are still Series 1. So, that's what we have. Maybe these are Series 2. Let me see. Nope. This is still Series 1. Okay. Open Sesame. And we have probably one of my favorite things in the whole wide world, a White Castle's cheeseburger. That's actually, believe it or not, a little bit larger than how they would. The sliders are very small, so that is actually a bit larger in scale and proportion than what a slider would actually look like. Please be tape. Because it's like, is that a grasshopper? No, it's tape. We have a coffee with the to-go cup. Again, it's a little bit wider. Again, if you're looking at it and you look at how I'm holding it, it's a little bit, well, my mini-me is holding it. It's a little bit wider than a small would be, but I'm not complaining. I am a caffeine addict. Not sure what this one's going to be. What's nice about the Series 2 foodies as opposed to the Series 1 is that there's money. So the Series 2 foodies, as well as the Mini Brand Series 5, have money. Now this is a register, which is, again, this is why I'm thinking this might be Series 2. So again, not... You know what? This is Series 2. I am opening Series 2. So we may yet... Well, no, then if this is Series 2, then where is... Because Series 2 has... This like Series 1 Part 2? I don't know, because Series 2 also has all the Pizza Huts. So I don't know if this is like Series 1 Part 2. I'm not sure what is happening in my life right now. I don't know what is happening in my life. Quick build on the register, and I know that because I did these several times while building the food court. She says, as she now cannot get the stickers off. Here we go. I'll show you in a second what this is all going to look like. It's a little bit disappointing. I'll tell you that much. It's a little bit disappointing because it almost looks like a personal fax machine instead of an actual cash register. So, but it's cute. This might be money. It is not. It is a cookie. If you've not ever had Subway chocolate chip cookies, don't turn your nose up at them. If they're baked right, they're actually pretty good. It breaks my heart to say that because my brother used to work for Quiznos. Now, not sure what this is going to be. So far, by the way, folks, these are all things I haven't gotten before. So I truly think that I am in Series 1, Part 2. Does that make sense? Dumplings from Fridays. Right proportion for a takeout box. So far, ladies and gentlemen, this is a good score. These are good scores for me because these are ones I have not gotten. I just wanted, I really wanted for my live show to have more of the fashions. And quite frankly, she adds, and quite frankly, I just wanted to have more fat. I'm looking for the rare pieces now, so oh well. Second bowl already cut. See, what's nice too about the Foodies is, unlike the fashions where they'll like give you the suitcase and then other stuff, you're guaranteed 5 pieces here. And sometimes maybe a double. I've had these, but so this is why I'm confused, because this is definitely like Series 1, Part 1, because I have several of these already. And I could go for one right now, actually, in IRL, in real life. By the way, if anybody is going to see this on Monday coming home from watching from BarbieCon, wow, you guys had a time. And I mean that in the best way. You guys, it was a good convention. There's lots of good news coming out from it. And if I get a Barbie, once I get a Barbie set that I can talk to you, I have some Barbie stuff upstairs and I'll do a review and we'll talk about the news from BarbieCon. This is legit an empty container. And I don't know why it's an empty container, but I have those too. Flavor lit by fire. It seems like they labeled it wrong because this is top and then this is bottom, so I don't know. This is another assembly, which I will do very fast because I do know how to do it, because I did it for the food court. This is going to be the ketchup dispenser. And by the font, even though they don't have the rights to the name, but the font and the design, I believe this is meant to be Heinz ketchup. I believe I've shared this story before, but I'll tell it again as I'm doing the assembly. The Heinz family had a member wind up in the U.S. Senate. And Senator Heinz somehow got it through Congress that ketchup, not tomato, but ketchup, was a vegetable. So ketchup and his family got a whole bunch of federal money to make sure that ketchup was served in schools, and they got a whole bunch of federal write-offs. Senator Heinz unfortunately died in a plane crash some years later, and his wife Teresa wound up marrying John Kerry, who was almost president of the United States and was our Secretary of State in the U.S. for a while. Tuna sandwich, 6-inch. Subway, eat fresh. And I believe that was it for the minis. So we're just going to pause here as I clean up. And I'm going to be back and I'm going to show you the Series 5 collector's case. But the minis I have are still Series 4. So follow that math as you will. And so we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to, as I promised, start off with, this is the Series 5 collector's case, and it does come with some goodies in it. It comes with a can of, I think this is Minute Maid concentrate. I don't think this is a can you drink. This is the can that it's frozen and you pour it into a pitcher and then you add lots of water. Pepperidge Farm chocolate cake mix. Gotta tell you, never had that. Tabasco sauce. Helps if I lift it up. That Tabasco sauce is the right for, like, this is not a personal bottle of Tabasco sauce unless you have a death wish. That's a family size. The chocolate cake mix is the right proportion. And that, by the way, that chocolate cake mix is definitely like a foil, so that's a special on top of special. That is actually that's actually a lot bigger than what the concentrate can would be. Even for, like, you're doing it with your family, that's still a lot larger than what the concentrate can should be. Okay. So on this side, we got a swing line stapler. That is the right proportion for a heavy-duty office stapler. We had a stapler in my office. It was called Edie Stapler because it belonged to the secretary, Edie, and she would follow you around if you tried to go anywhere with it. So one day, my friend kidnapped Edie Stapler and took it on vacation with her, and there was a whole Facebook page about Edie's Stapler's vacation. This is why, this is why you don't trust higher education, because we're all effing nuts. But we love each other in my office. Now, I've never heard of this product. It's After Sun Gel. It looks like it's the right proportion for a family-sized bottle of skincare. So it's correct in that sense. So it looks like, and this is the rest of what's coming from Series 5. Definitely some labels you're going to know and love. Campbell's, Pepperidge Farm, Powerade, which I've never touched in my life. Post-it notes. When I get a Post-it note, I'll tell you the story of Post-it notes, because I've heard that story many times too. Goldfish. tell you a quick story about goldfish. Goldfish wasn't always available in the United Kingdom. It still might not be. And my friend is like addicted to them. So if you're going to go visit her, it's understood that you will be bringing with you goldfish. Again, true story. Alright. So let's go. Now this is back to series 4. Because I haven't completed it. And again, as always the case, I open one live, completely sealed. Sealed! As Pat the NAS Punk would say. Pat the NES Punk and his partner are no longer doing, like, public CU podcasts, which is very sad because they were incredibly informative to people like me who know nothing about gaming. And Pat and Ian were just really nice guys. So I would like to wish them very well in whatever they're doing next. And I hope they're taking care of themselves. And may that be a sign from the gods that they are. So, okay. So here we go. The first ball. And I haven't done these in so long, I've forgotten, like, actually what I'm still looking for, but we'll find out. Oh my god. This is definitely one of them. Did not have a motion. I did not have a stop motion. So this is pouring salsa onto your nachos. Didn't have this. Also, it kind of, if you look at it, there's two ways to look at this. It's either an old school telephone receiver, or you can get really dirty from there. But it is correct proportion for a huge plate of nachos that you're going to send with your friends. And this is Chi-Chi's mild salsa. So, there you go. They actually show you how to take the whole thing apart if you want to. And you should be able to leave... There you go. Here you go. That's the whole look. That's what happens when you star in the Flash. And they mess up all your sense of time. Huge icy. With, I believe, Simon the Chipmunk on it. No, that is not a chipmunk. That is a bear. I, of course, know the difference between chipmunks and bears. I've never had one, but I'm going to go ahead and say that's a little bit big for a single beverage. This is also big, but I don't care. My family, my mom's family, by the way, is from Harrisburg, which is not far from Hershey. There you go. We have Mr. Pringles. We have sour cream and chive, which I don't like, but that's the right proportion for the can. And I don't believe... No, the lid's not going to come off. There are no chips inside. Gummy Yum Surprise. I guess there's supposed to be a toy in here or something? I mean, this is huge. Why, yes. Thank you very much. That's huge. So I have no idea what somebody does with that. So we're going to go ahead and put this down. Come on over here. We'll take a sippy break. One scale water. Now, one scale coffee cup. That's pretty much all I drink is coffee and water. Obviously, I also eat food, so don't anybody like, oh my god. Alright, so, second ball of 4. And we hit the jackpot, literally, well, not hugely. See, this is weird too, because previously some of the singles did not say surprise as they do here. They looked a lot more like the... See, this looks very much like the back of our ones. So, American dollar bills. And some squishies. Good proportion. Okay, I definitely think, again, this is the case where this is Series 4, Section 2, or Part 2, because I don't remember these being part of Part 1. They're called Push Pops. Let me just take a quick look at the guide. No, these look to be about right. I just never noticed the push pops. No, this is the second half because there's a difference. There's more art supplies. So, yes. So now I have to keep 2 of these labels going just to know where I'm getting what from. Because God forbid they actually like keep it all on the same list, so you don't have to keep running around. I'm losing my mind. I'm Marvin the Martian, and I'm losing my mind. Okay. Here comes the third one. This is definitely way too... This is a family... No, even as a family size, that is way too big of a can. That is quarter scale for Skintimate shaving gel, and I say that as someone who used to use it. I don't anymore. I would say what I use now, but they're not a sponsor of my video, so screw them. This is the credit card reader. I will build this at the end of the video. And we have, once again, oversized Revlon Color Stay. But it sort of matches my entire ensemble. Go figure. So far, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a good haul. Ball 3. And I would just like to take a moment to say to Major League Baseball, why do you have the All-Star Game in the middle of the week this year? The whole point of the All-Star Game is to have families together, so you do it on a weekend. Jesus. I've had several of these already. The Vitmo. And strangely enough, when people are looking to trade, they don't look to trade the Vitmos. Don't know why. This is the safe, which I have built and made before. But if anybody wants a safe, wants to be safe, more money. And these, another set of ones. Ramen noodles. This is it's a little bit, unless they're now making like gigantic family size, that's a little bit too big. This is Wet Ones hand sanitizer. You can never have too much. They can never be too big because people are disgusting. Even before the pandemic, people were disgusting. And I have another icy, but this icy is a different color shirt. This one is a red shirt. So this one is fruit punch, and this one is fruit punch because I don't pay attention. And I thought one shirt was like a different color. Da, 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 da. I'm stupid. I'm a dark fish. Alright. Last set of balls. How shall we do tonight, ladies and gentlemen? I have OxyClean. Correct proportions for a bottle of OxyClean. We have still more money. Now at least there are fivers. With Mr. Lincoln. That was obnoxious. Okay. And more refreshers. This is a Pringles. These I do eat too much of. Another gummy yummy surprise. I'll leave that one in my lap. And just because it's not one of my shows unless I get one, some Peeps. So we'll leave the Peeps there. And I've built the safe before, so I'm gonna build. This is a, oh maybe, wait, I did have the credit card. I thought this, 2 safes. These are both safes? No, I thought I had a credit card. No, I don't. These are both safes. So I've built these before, and I'm not going to build them again. How about that? Durr. So all in all, not a bad haul from our friends at Zuru Mini Brands. It appears I am now well into Series 4 Part 2, and with the Foodies Series 1 Part 2. So lots of things for me to keep track of, and if you're watching this and you are interested, please feel free to let me know, and I will definitely hook you guys up. So for me, Barbara, and for Zuru Mini Brands, I will see you again on Miniature Monday. This next Miniature Monday, when I do get a chance to film it, it's going to be devoted to Chef Gina, catching up with Chef Gina and having some fun with her, and probably bringing in something from Dawn Anderson too. So everybody, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Take care, and I will hopefully be seeing you guys again soon. Now that my life has settled down a little bit, and I keep saying that, and then all hell breaks loose again, so who knows. But hopefully I'll be able to get back onto some kind of schedule and get back to giving you some dolls. Alright everybody, take care.